What's up, everyone? My name's Justin Odisho. Welcome to another creator chat thing. This is something that I started based off Instagram TV, but Instagram TV only lets me put 10 minutes up. So they've been going for more like 20 minutes. So put the extended version on YouTube. Anyways, today I'm really excited to be chatting with Jade Darmawangsa. Did I get that right?
Darmawangsa, you're so close.
Oh my gosh. You probably said it in your videos. Anyways, well, that's the thing. I recently stumbled upon your channel because I made a video about the new Instagram TV update, and then you made a similar video, so I think like it popped up in my recommended, and I clicked it. I checked out your channel. I'm like, what? And then I was like, wait, this girl is actually so super smart, and the fact that I didn't realize how like how young you were, and the fact that you dropped. Okay, wait, I don't want to spoil it, but like, yeah, I was like, this girl really honestly knows her stuff. So it's like it's refreshing to see somebody so young who's hustling and actually knows their stuff. Because, I mean, you know, real recognizes real. So why don't you introduce yourself, I guess, and tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you, Justin, so much for having me. What's up, guys? I'm Jade. Most of my work is just helping you grow on social media. So I've built a few businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. Most of my content is around Instagram, like growing your personal brand and content. So I just help you basically get awareness and make money from it. But right now my companies are a consulting. I consult businesses how to grow their sales, and I'm also building an app. So a lot of projects going on. I'm also super into creative editing, similar to Justin. Like I used to actually, I don't know if you know this, but I used to literally be a videographer. Like I wanted to be behind the camera. So somehow I became in front of the camera, teaching people and educating, and also kind of entertaining. I consider myself a little bit, just a little funny. Just maybe. I don't know. Some people might say that.
No, yeah, you're pretty funny. And
Thanks.
did I hear this on your channel? You dropped out of high school to do all this?
Okay, yeah. So I'm 17. I dropped out of high school last year. It's a little bit crazy because not only that happened really quick, but I also decided to move out to LA by myself. My parents were like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's a crazy ride. So I dropped out to pursue all of this.
Yeah, so that's what I found super inspiring, because like I'm 25. I was in high school, like I graduated like 2010. But back when I was in high school, I was into video, I was into like all this stuff, but I would have never like thought, let me drop out and do. I mean, social media wasn't that popping. YouTube was just getting started, and
Right.
I have this theory now that like kids are way too smart nowadays to be sitting in class based on like just what they can find on Google and YouTube and Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know. I literally felt like, so when people think dropout, they think, oh, she's really stupid. But like my story is a little bit different. Maybe to give you guys value. Like I used to be in video editing. I used to be a musician. I used to do all these things to basically go to college and be super smart. So when I dropped out is actually the reverse. Like it wasn't because I was stupid, or like I don't even know what does stupid even mean. But like it wasn't because I wasn't a good student. It was so weird because when I dropped out, people kept thinking I was psychotic because I had like what you call like I had everything. Like I had good grades. I was I was friends with everyone. So when I pursued this business social media thing, I literally had no friends, super, super rough. Like I gave up everything, which might be a little different narrative than like some other dropout stories. So super, super scary. And it was just only until recently, my friends are like, wait, are you actually like alive? Like some of my friends reach out, they're like, I don't believe you. Like you can't be like surviving in LA alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that's what's so like inspiring to see, is that took the leap and you're doing it at such a young age, but you're actually kind of doing it well, and it seems like things are working for you. But I mean, based on
Hopefully.
no, like so you have a YouTube channel, that's how I stumbled upon you, but you have an Instagram, but you also like you're dabbling in the podcast stuff. You have you're working on an app. Like what's that app you're working on?
Cool. So I was actually in LA. It's like explaining it to my friends. I was like, what is this app you're working on, Jade? Because like I love content so much, and I'm trying to make sure I tie in everything. So this app is basically, the way I explain it, which is, like a fitness app, Justin? Like, do
Yeah.
you ever like track your calories and shit?
Yeah, I
Okay.
used to work at
So
a
like
gym
sometimes
as
on
a towel boy.
okay, right. So you know how this works, right? There's like lessons, there's like workout
Yeah.
plans or like recipes and like a calorie tracker. So what we're currently building is called Personal Brand Journey, PBJ, a little play on words. And basically, like, we take fitness app, but just for marketing. So how to grow your brand. We have a tracker on how to build habits to post consistently. We have lessons. It's kind of just like a personal trainer for your personal brand. So that's what I've been building for the past, I don't know, half year, and looking to launch in August.
Yeah, so so I think like you're doing it the right way. You're not just trying to get a lot of views on YouTube or trying to get a lot of followers. You're actually building a business, you know?
No, right. Like, I don't want to do the thing where I just build an audience. So like, okay, buy my course now. Like,
yeah. Yeah. So what I was going to ask you is like, I mean, how did you, the thing that stuck out to me, the reason why I messaged you was the fact that like how on point your advice actually was. It's stuff that I personally also like am obsessed about. I'm not just trying to like bring your ego up. Obviously, I'm sure you got stuff to work on, I'm sure.
It's pretty, yeah. My ego's like, pretty big though. So.
But the reason I reached out to you is because this is stuff that I also am super interested in, like social media, audience growth. It's stuff that I've spent years reading books, doing all this stuff, trying to learn. So it resonated with me. Oh wait, she's right. Yeah, I knew that. I personally know that's right. Like, how did you learn all this stuff at such a young age?
Good question. So a lot of people think I like took a course and then I became who I am. To be very honest, I started this entire thing when I was 9. So I'm like that insane little kid that bought and sold things. So I was on Amazon FBA. So I did e-commerce at the age of 9 before FBA, Amazon like dropshipping was even a thing, really. So I just honestly did it at the pursuit to, help my parents out of the house. I didn't come from like a financial wealthy background. So when I was 9 years old, I was literally like, fuck it, I'm going to build a store. So it first started out as creating YouTube videos with dolls, literally playing with dolls. And then suddenly I'm playing with these dolls. Like literally, if you search my name, sometimes some of you guys find my videos still way back. Just don't search it. It's not a good, it's not cute. Like it's literally so embarrassing. But I play with dolls, make short films. And then apparently I was playing with weird dolls. So my viewers were like, yo, are you selling this? So from there, I was like, okay, I'm going to make content and then monetize it with the products I'm playing with. So this little weird thing happened where I was basically doing what I called marketing. And I didn't even know it at that time. A few years down later, I did not know this, but my dad simultaneously apparently was building a marketing agency. And I, as a kid, like a teenager, I was like, that's so stupid. My dad's like so dumb. When you're a kid, you just don't like your parents because they're your parents. I love them all, but it's just embarrassing. I never really cared until I connected the dots. I was like, wait, I'm selling products online, e-commerce. My dad builds software for marketing companies. I'm like, so from there, when I was 14 to when I'm now 17, I attended all my dad's meetings, went to his clients. I really learned how to speak more maturely in a way. Like some people are intimidated by adults, but now it's kind of comfortable since I've been attending all the meetings, learning basically from my dad, but also from the experiences when I was 9 years old selling products online.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people have a similar, maybe, I don't know, but I used to like sell stuff on Amazon and not Amazon, sorry. I used to sell stuff on eBay all the time. Like I'm a power seller on eBay. I used to buy and sell clothes. So it's like, yeah. I mean, not at 9 years old. I don't know what the heck I was doing it. I was in 4th grade. But that's also really, so your dad is kind of like, it runs in the family a little bit. That's really dope. So I think everyone should, first of all, check out your channel if they want to, one, learn social media because I can give the voucher that you give good advice. Yeah. 2, I guess, yeah, just follow along with Jade. I don't know. Is there any, I feel like you gave a little bit of an inspiring story there, especially, but is there any other tips that you want to wrap up with? Like anything that's on your mind currently? I know Instagram tips and IGTV. Like what's your take on where are you going with IGTV and all that?
Good question. So when I drop, I'm going to go to give you guys some value. Like when I left school, like think about it like this. Like I'm not the girl that wanted the perfect path, right? Like I obviously went into entrepreneurship because I don't want to become part of a system, or I don't want to be told. So a lot of you guys are influencers, videographers, people who make content, right? And thinking you're going to go into this thing like there's a step-by-step process. Like this is a cookie-cutter way to be Instagram famous. I just think you have to realize if you wanted to have a perfect sandstone like Instagram famous life, just go get a job. Like this whole ride is it's a lot about risk. So my biggest tip ever is the direction of IGTV for me is like, if you're not taking a risk or if you're not willing to fail and make content and, you're not going to be able to go to the next level. So push through that fear by just being okay to fail. Like put out content. If it's not perfect, that's okay. And similar to Justin, like I know I used to like editing. And maybe you guys edit videos, but like sometimes I would just go re-edit until it's perfect. Until I would never fucking post it.
Yeah.
So my thing is like with Instagram TV, just honestly, and all social, be okay with a little bit of imperfection. There is a giant
ambulance.
Okay. Be okay. Ambulance, right? There's
Exactly. There's an
huge
imperfection
part of
right there.
success.
See, and we're still gonna post this. And
Right.
you know what?
Right.
The Skype quality is not that great, but I'm still gonna post it, and people still enjoy it. And the audio is still gonna be good.
Doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, yeah,
like,
for sure.
It just, it's like people. I post this today. People don't like. It's not like you have to wait for it to be perfect. All right, I posted today. It's pretty good. It's the best we could have done today, and it actually came out great. Someone's gonna take something from it, and then tomorrow, start again with a new idea and deliver a new idea, and then the next day deliver a new idea, and then by the end of the year you have hundreds of pieces of content and whatever else you're working on, rather than waiting to do one, knock it out of the park, and you probably are not gonna knock it out of the park. You know what I'm saying?
I love that for sure. And like one thing I just realized is like, for example, I teach people how to grow on social. So like one of my meetings with my clients, I help like influencers especially. I was like, Jade, like, what do you like to do? And I was like, fuck, like I don't know, like what's your bigger outcome? So I realized like I like connecting people's dots. I like kind of getting someone's ideas and like what they're missing, and I can solve it. Like I like that problem solving. So for the longest time, I didn't know how to connect other people's dots, because I couldn't connect my own. Like I didn't know what my career was. Like when I dropped out of school, like I don't know what I was gonna do, right? Like I didn't know I was gonna build this audience. So what I realized is like in the process is sometimes you connect your own dots by connecting other people's dots. Like if you think about like you don't know what content you should put yourself, like why don't you just ask your audience like what do they want to see? It like a lot of people make content just from themselves, which is like ironic because then you want an audience and no one's gonna fucking listen.
Yeah.
So why don't you reverse engineer and connect other people's thoughts and help others and bring value? And that's probably the best content. Like Justin, you teach bomb-ass tutorials on editing. I help people grow on social. And then from there, you can find your own message and deliver the content you really want. But just start by helping others and delivering value, because then you can find your own dots from there.
Yeah, I think that's why I resonate with your content, because I had the same issues, because people ask me, oh, you teach all this stuff, but what do you actually make? And I'm like, well, it's kind of like, it's meta in a way. But yeah, 100%. I'm nodding my head. But I think people should. I think we'll wrap this one up short and sweet. I think people should check out your channel if they want to check out more in depth on all of that, like all of those points that you're hitting. You try to post new videos like almost every day or every week for sure, and follow you on Instagram for sure. You post helpful content on there. Any last things you want to say? Any words to the haters? Any inspiring messages to the lovers? Any final words?
Oh yeah, sure. I have two things. I have two quotes I live by and I want to share. The first one is by, oh gosh, I'm not gonna butcher it, but it goes like this. It's like, to enrich others, you have to be rich in yourself. So like if you want to change the world, you can't live off 2% profit. Like go fucking find out how you're gonna monetize and like really build and really sustain yourself, right? If you want to give, you have to be full. That's one quote I live by. And the second one is a song. I listen to a lot of NF, and you guys need to listen to the song called 100. Literally, it's about like fuck you haters, but also really compelling in a way of saying like, I don't need you for success, and it's just a way to hustle. I would listen to it every morning. Secret little tip for me to get ready every day. So those are two things. You guys check it out.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you everyone for listening. See you guys in the next episode.